All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I don't know if there were a lot of people who were planning to get on today, um, most likely because this was a little bit last minute and it's the middle of the day. I'm guessing a lot of people are planning on watching the playback. So, I'm going to talk today just about working one-on-one with people. I did the To Be Mindset certification back when that first came out, and I felt like that certification allowed me to instantly level up my coaching, level up my business, level up what I have to offer people. And I really think that it served as like a really big dose of confidence for me because now I have solid tools that I can use to get my people results. And especially those people that I had tried to help in the past, I had had them in my groups and they had fallen off for some reason or another. Maybe the group setting wasn't for them, um, or they just weren't comfortable speaking up and saying, look, I'm struggling. These are my struggles. I need help. Like, people don't always voice that to you. And it's really hard to help someone if you truly don't know where their issues lie. So with this, I first started by going back to some of those people who I either knew like had struggled with their nutrition for sure, or people that had fallen off. So I didn't even really start bringing in new people to do this with me right off the bat. Um, so I started with basically all the people that I work with right now are people from before. I now have 2 new people that just signed on as new customers who want to do the 6-week mentorship is what I call it with me, which is exciting. So I want to show you kind of what I do and walk you through my process. So after the person says like, yes, I want to do this, I think it will really help. I'm kind of just telling them, look, I work one-on-one with you. We meet up once a week, either on a Zoom call or if the person is local, I can meet with them locally. And then we do that for 6 weeks and really get to the bottom of where your struggles lie. We will work on your mindset and you will come out of this knowing how to use the To Be mindset to help you continue to move forward. So after that, once they sign up, I let them know that my only requirement is that they have to be on Home Direct, Shakeology Home Direct, the whole time, the entire 6 weeks. So basically, it costs them the challenge pack. So to get the To Be mindset, or now it'll be Ultimate Portion Fix, whichever one you do. And then they have to stay on Home Direct for the full 6 weeks. So it's that and then plus another month. And then it's up to them if they want to keep going. Hopefully they will. Hopefully that's enough time where they'll be like, ooh, I do see that Shakeology is helping me. I do want to continue with this. But that is my requirement to do the one-on-one. Obviously they can be in my group if they don't decide to do the Shakeology Home Direct. So I send this email and I'm going to screen share with you guys and just show you exactly what I send. Let's see, I think it's this one. Okay. Move that out of the way. Okay, so this is my email that I send initially. So this was to one of my challengers. It says, hey, Lori, thank you so much. Oh, wait, no, this is what I sent back to her. Sorry. Let me go back up to her initial. So welcome to the To Be Mindset 6-week masterclass. I hope you're just as excited as I am to start mastering a positive vocabulary and mindset that will set you up for lasting success. Then I kind of go through like what we're going to do in this mentorship. And I go through like their first step is to fill out this Google form that I have. And I have the Google form right here. And it's basically asking them for their email, their goal for the next 6 weeks, what's their long-term goal, and then some things that typically hold them back. And really this just gives me some stuff to start talking about in our first meeting. So I can ask them to tell me more about whatever they clicked. And then I have them like swear that they will contact me if they feel that they're struggling in between our meetings. Then I have them write a kick in the pants letter to themselves that I send to them either on week 4 or in a week that I feel like they're kind of struggling, so that they can read their own words and remind themselves why they're doing this. And then, I have them agree to all of this stuff. So this gives me a really good launch pad for the first meeting to know what to talk to, because typically for the first meeting, they don't have trackers to share. It's just kind of okay, you're still watching the videos. What questions do you have? And then I go over this document with them, which I will share with you underneath when I post the recording, which is the 5 types of hunger. And I learned this all from the 2B Mindset certification. I did not have this information before that. So if that gives you any kind of idea of what this certification can do for you, you get legit information. It's basically like taking a college course, and then you get to take that information and use it in your private practice. How cool. So I put together this document, and it basically touches on the 5 types of hunger. And then along with each type of hunger, I provided a list of tips and then 2B Mindset videos that they can go back and watch if they are struggling with that particular type of hunger. And I do encourage them after the first week to log these types of hunger in their tracker so that they know, they can figure out why. I know I ate that, in between lunch and dinner, but why did I eat that in between lunch and dinner? What is motivating me? How can I get over this? That's what we're truly helping people with, is those negative or habits that they have in place. Why are they happening? And then what can we do to replace those habits with more positive habits? So I'll go back to the email. So I have them obviously gather their materials. I tell them to start watching the 2B Mindset videos, or if there's someone who had started with me a long time ago and was starting fresh with the mentorship, I would have them rewatch the videos, take their before pictures, measurements, all that stuff. And then either it would say step 5, give me some dates and times that work for you. This one, we happened to already have our date and time set up. We meet on Tuesday nights. This is the Zoom link. She's all ready to go. So then we meet on our first one. And basically, you guys, when I meet with my clients, it is mostly me asking them open-ended questions. What went well for you this week? What do you feel is your biggest struggle? Why do you feel like you might struggle with that? Have you ever considered, XYZ, giving some options, but then ultimately letting them choose and letting them figure out what their struggles are and then how they can move forward with it? Because that's kind of the key. This isn't us just giving them a ton of information and saying, okay, go do it. This is a more personalized journey. So letting them talk as much as possible is key, because they ultimately will figure out what they need to do. And then from there, together, you guys will set goals for the next week. So when I'm done with a call with a client, I always send them a follow-up email. And the follow-up email just kind of summarizes, excuse me. Sorry, choking. summarizes what we talked about. I give them some more positive vocabulary, focus on the things that are going really well for them. And then I list out their goals for the week and also give them a few more tips and tricks along with those goals. This was our first meeting, so I gave her the link to the 5 types of hunger and then the link to the power of positive vocabulary, which I'll share that with you guys as well. And then, let her know that I'm rooting for her. I believe in her. I know she can do this. If she does these things, this will work. Giving that belief, because sometimes a lot of these one-on-one clients come in and they're so lost and they're so defeated and they just need to be built up in a private setting week after week after week. And that's kind of how it works moving forward. Like after that, you kind of follow their needs and figure out what is going to help them the most. And because you have this training, this certification, you know how to help them. It's not like you sit there and you're like, oh man, this person's doing X, Y, and Z. I have no idea, what they should be doing. You don't feel like that. You feel like, okay, I can go back to my training videos. I can go back to, the updated videos Alana has shared. You have all of these resources. And now we're going to have the ultimate portion fix as well. So that comes out for coaches March 4th. And you guys, I cannot stress to you enough how important it is as a coach to get this certification. I know personally that I struggle with nutrition. I always will. I always have. And I just truly believe that I can't ever have enough information about nutrition. It's something I'm constantly learning more about. And I feel like as good coaches, that's what we should be doing. Like, we're really good at learning how to run this business and maybe how to run a challenge group and stuff like that. But how cool is it that we can actually have knowledge, scientific knowledge, to go and help our challengers improve their nutrition? That is truly what we want as coaches and how we can really help people. So truly, this is a source of confidence that, you get to buy. It's like going to college and getting your nutrition certification. It's that, obviously on a smaller level, but still, once you get these, then in your emails, on your social media, you can present yourself with these titles. I am a certified 2B mindset coach. Or mentor. I don't know what the ultimate portion fix title will be. I can't remember what they said, but how cool to be able to add that to your bag of tricks. So they are offering the challenge pack that goes on sale March 4th. And you can get the ultimate portion fix, a month of Shakeology, and the certification. And your certification only costs $39. I don't know about you, but I looked into getting my nutritionist certificate. I'm really passionate about learning more about nutrition. And so I thought, man, I would really love to do that. And you guys, I was blown away at how expensive it is to go take the classes and get that certification. So when I see a nutrition certification that I can get for $39, heck yeah, I'm jumping on that because it is a steal. And we all want to see ourselves as the best coach. We want to give ourselves a reason to stand above the rest. And I feel like these certifications do that. not everyone is going after these certifications, and not everyone is approaching their clients saying, look, I have these tools. I can sit down with you once a week and I can help you through your journey. Oh, I'm not sure if I said, but before I meet with my clients every week, they send me an electronic copy of their week's worth of trackers. And then I sit and I study their trackers and I pull out as much positive as I can. And then if there's anything that I see, maybe something's missing, maybe something looks like a really silly choice, then I come up with open-ended questions about those things. So it's never like, oh, looks like you really screwed up on Saturday. Like, that's not how it is. You focus on like, oh my gosh, you got your water in every single day this week. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, you are down 2 pounds. 2 pounds at a time. That's what we're focusing on. Or, oh, it looks like I couldn't tell what you had for lunch. It wasn't in your tracker. Can you talk to me about that day? Or you can say like, I noticed you've been having breakfast at 10:30. Can you walk me through your daily routine and just kind of let me know what it looks like for you? So you're getting them talking, you're getting them to share. It was really funny. The other night I was working with one of my clients and she had sent her trackers. And you guys, according to her tracker, she had gained 10 pounds. But what I couldn't figure out is she seemed excited about it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to assume anything. I'm not going to say anything. So I just said, okay, tell me what went well this week. And the first thing she talked about was her weight. And then she said, and you know what else I did? She said, I forgot to write a 1 instead of a 2. She's like, I just can't get used to being in the ones now. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. It just was a typo. So you really have to let people explain themselves and figure out kind of where they're coming from before you can give them any kind of feedback. So I know this was kind of quick and I will share these documents below, but if there's anything that you take away from this, it's that these certifications can truly help us be the best coaches possible. It can also help us do the best we can with our nutrition. Because honestly, when I work one-on-one with a client, it is just as helpful to them as it is to me. Because for me, it's reiterating the steps and the habits we need to keep in place in order to maintain this healthy lifestyle. So it's not only bringing my clients ultimate accountability, it's providing me with that accountability as well. So I honestly just cannot think of any negatives when it comes to grabbing these certifications. So hopefully you will do this. Hopefully you will dive into the FAQ about the Ultimate Portion Fix and see what these different packages are. One really cool thing is if any of your coaches decide to grab the certification in that challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points and you also get a $50 fast start bonus, which is pretty awesome. Beachbody has never given us an incentive like that for our coaches to get on board with this stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's like a really cool incentive that we can actually, get something more than volume when one of our coaches decides to do this. So hopefully this answered your questions. Hopefully this gives you kind of like a format and a springboard to move forward with this. I will share with you a copy of my email, the 5 types of hunger, the power of positive vocabulary, and my my Google form so that you guys can see all that. You can recreate it for yourself. And hopefully this can help you kind of take your business to that next level, and it really helps you feel good because you really start to like truly help people for the long term. It's not like they just pop into your group for a month and then they drop off. You really are building this amazing relationship, and they're never gonna want to like leave your side after it. So it's amazing. We really want to help others, and this gives us the opportunity to do that. All right, guys, we do have an info group for the Ultimate Portion Fix open to everyone. So hopefully you guys can start inviting to that and get it filled up, because there's really a lot of information to share on this. And it's really, really a very cool program. I'm not going to lie, I was super skeptical at first. But after I've done my research, I've watched a bunch of trainings, I've listened to Autumn, I think this tool is really going to help a lot of people. So, all right, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you catch the playback. And all right, let's all go get certified. Woo-hoo!